Good afternoon, DY. I'm Molly Young.
And I'm Ava DeBreo. Welcome to the Dolphin News. We normally start our show with Miss Bennett, but she's away on special assignment. Instead, let's talk about the future of the DY News.
Today marks the seniors' last broadcast with the DY News. For next week's show, Nyasia and I will take over the anchor positions. This means that we will have no one to present our culture segment, and with Kenzie graduating, we are also without a weather person.
Lastly, for the past 2 years, Molly has been the backup on-screen talent, as well as backup tech person for the show, and you can tell by the number of times she's had to fill in that it's an extremely important role. We currently have no one to fill these positions, and without some volunteers to step forward, we will have to cut some segments.
Helping out at the Dolphin News is actually a lot easier than you might think. Mr. Wynnum trains people how to do the different positions, some of which I have learned in less than 5 minutes right before a show. That's how easy it can be. If you are on camera, you read from a script, as I'm doing right now, so there's nothing to memorize. It is relatively easy, stress-free, and super simple to jump right into.
If you're interested in joining the DY News team, please contact Mr. Wynnum. In fact, you can sign up right now in Dolphin Home for his Thursday Dolphin Time. He'll show you the studio and you can practice your script if you'd like.
Please don't wait. If you're even a little curious, step up and join the team. You will not be disappointed.
Now, let's go to Dom for some sports news.
Thank you, Ava. The 2025-2026 DY sports season is winding down as we head into the final week for seniors. Today, we have boys baseball playing away against Mashpee at 4 p.m. and varsity girls softball playing against Marmite at home at 4 p.m. Boys baseball will be playing away against Falmouth on Thursday, May 28th at 4 p.m. Go Dolphins and the seniors. Back to you, Molly and Ava.
Thank you, Dom. The garden is back up and running.
You know a little bit about gardening, don't you?
A little, but I always want to learn more. The vegetables and other products grown here in the DY garden will eventually be available in our cafeteria.
DY students can get involved in this project and learn more about how to grow their own food. Volunteer hours will be available over the summer. If this interests you, be sure to talk to Ms. Ethier in room 108 for more information.
The DY garden has been my passion project, and as I will be graduating very soon, the next generation of DY students is going to have to step up and keep this garden thriving. I can tell you from experience that gardening and just getting involved with something meaningful to you can change your life. So even if you're slightly interested, get involved.
Speaking of being involved, DY, are you interested in having a voice in decisions that impact our school community? If so, the DY High School Council may be the perfect opportunity for you. The school council is currently looking for interested students, parents, and community members to join.
The council meets once a month during the school year to review school policies, discuss changes to the student handbook, and help shape a positive learning environment for everyone at DY. Students in grades 8 through 11 can apply using the link posted in the lagoon.
And make sure to check today's Bennett Beat for more information about how to get involved. Submissions are due by May 27th, so don't wait too long to apply.
Now it's time for our DY Moment of Culture. Let's go to Michael.
Thanks, Ava. Memorial Day is often celebrated as the official kickoff to summer, a welcome 3-day weekend filled with barbecues, warm weather, and a break from the school routine. However, beneath the excitement of the long weekend lies a much deeper meaning. Originally called Decoration Day after the Civil War, Memorial Day is dedicated to honoring and remembering U.S. military personnel who lost their lives in the line of duty. Many of the individuals who made this ultimate sacrifice were young adults, not much older than we are, giving up their futures to protect the freedoms we enjoy today. Here are a few suggestions on how you can respectfully honor their memory. On Monday, the town of Yarmouth will hold its annual Memorial Day Remembrance Ceremony in front of Town Hall beginning at 11 a.m. You could also attend the Town of Dennis 2026 Memorial Day Observance Ceremony on Monday, May 25th at 10 a.m. on the Dennis Village Green on Route 6A. In the event of bad weather, the ceremony will be held at Dennis Union Church Hall. You can participate in the National Moment of Remembrance at 3 p.m. on Monday. Yes, the weather will probably be nice, and yes, there will be opportunities for some of the first warm weather cookouts of the year. However, do not let Memorial Day pass without taking some time to remember those who gave their lives to protect our way of life. Back to you, Molly and Ava.
Thanks, Michael. Here's a question for the 8th graders out there. Who is the best dancer in your grade? Or how about, which member of your class do you think should one day be President of the United States?
Today in Dolphin Home, you get the chance to fill out your votes for the 8th grade class of 2030 superlatives. Look for the Google form posted in your Class of 2030 Google Classroom.
Take your time with your votes, but don't take too long. Votes will close officially on June 5th.
My fellow seniors, here are some reminders for these last couple weeks of school. Please be sure to pay any dues you owe to the school, whether from exam fees, lunch balances, or lost textbooks. You can avoid the lines and save time by doing this sooner rather than later. You will not receive your cap and gown until all these fees are paid.
Also, make sure you have the necessary clothes to wear during events such as senior awards night, senior last assembly, and graduation. While wearing a gown, you should be wearing long pants, a collared button-down shirt, and a tie or a dress or a skirt.
We can't wear jeans, shorts, t-shirts, sneakers, work boots, flip-flops, or sandals under our gowns. If you need help acquiring any of these required clothing items, please contact your guidance counselor.
Also, graduation practices are mandatory. High school isn't finished until you cross the stage at graduation. If you miss practices or show up late, you make things harder for the rest of the class of 2026 and for the adults who are helping out with graduation. Be there and be on time.
And one last thing, be sure to submit your payments for senior week and prom before 1 o'clock today.
Okay, new topic. Here's a question for you from the DY Drama Club. Have you got talent? The Drama Club is hosting its annual end-of-the-year Student Talent Showcase. Whether you're an actor, singer, dancer, rapper, comedian, magician, musician, or more, this is your time to shine.
If you'd like to perform in the talent show, email Ms. McMahon with the details of your act and any questions you have by the end of the day on Wednesday, May 27th. The show will be held on Thursday, May 28th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium and is free to attend. Come see all the talent that DY has to offer.
Now it's time for our Dolphin of the Week, who will receive a free sub from Jersey Mike's.
This student shows up to class every day ready to learn and jump into the lesson. Even when the class gets a little chaotic, he's always on task and asks great questions. He's respectful, kind, genuine, and overall just a fantastic student who deserves this recognition.
This week's DY Dolphin of the Week, as nominated by Ms. Martin, is Jaden Kangai. Jaden, thanks for making DY a better place. To receive your free sub, please see Mr. Winham in room 414.
Now, let's go to Kenzie for our weekend weather update.
Thanks, Ava. As we're approaching Memorial Day weekend, you would think we're going to have another hot weekend, but unfortunately, that's not really the case. To start this 3-day weekend off, the rest of the day will consist with partly cloudy skies, and the evening will be mostly cloudy, followed by a low of 48 degrees. Saturday is going to have cloudy skies with a high of 60 degrees, and Saturday evening will have on and off showers after midnight, and that will be followed by a low of 51 degrees. Sunday will be considerably cloudy throughout the day and occasional rain showers, and there will also be a high of 58 degrees. Sunday evening will continue with the rain showers and cloudy skies with a low of 54 degrees. Monday, there will be showers in the morning, followed by clouds in the afternoon. If you are planning on having a cookout or any outdoor festivities, make sure to dress accordingly. Monday evening will have cloudy skies with a low of 53 degrees and light wind. And as my segment comes to an end, I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning into the weather every Friday. I am super grateful for this opportunity, and being here since the end of my freshman year has allowed me to shape into a better person and be able to work alongside some excellent people. To whoever decides to step up into my position, make sure to enjoy each and every moment of it. You'll learn some fascinating things being a part of this show. Thank you for tuning into the DY weather, and have a great Memorial Day weekend. And for my final time, back to you, Molly and Ava.
Thanks, Kenzie. As we said, today marks the last Dolphin News Show for our seniors. Today we wish all the best to Marcy, Ava, and Kenzie. Nathan Griswold has been a technician behind the scenes all year, and Michael O'Reilly has been both in front of the camera and behind the scenes, filling in as needed. We wish our graduating seniors all the best in the future.
Thank you, Molly and everyone. I can't believe it's our last show. Well, my last show. I have always been so inspired by this new show, and I'm so glad that I've gotten to be a part of it for the last 5 years. I hope that maybe I've inspired someone else to be a part of this amazing crew, because I feel so lucky to have had this experience. Thank you so much to Mr. Winham, Marcy, and everyone else, and Molly, that makes this show possible, both on camera and off. And lastly, good luck to all the underclassmen, and let's go class of 2026, we made it.
And so, for the last time, take it away, Ava.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching, and have a great day in Dolphin Land, DY.